I'm Jennifer Angel. This is your horoscope overview, Capricorn, for the coming week. Now, right in your sign, there's Pluto. Of course, if you've been watching horoscopes for a while, then you'll know that Pluto's in there for the long haul. But this week it has an opposition with Jupiter, still in your opposite sign. They're your solar seventh house, all to do with relationships. Jupiter is still going to be there right through to mid-year. So opposition in this area can just make it a little bit intense around relationships. So you want to, firstly, don't make any assumptions on anything. Things may not always, they're not always as you first see them. Secondly, think before you speak. You don't want to overreact on anything. And if you can just make it a rule, particularly this week, good for always, is to take a step back, think about things, have little phrases in your mind. I always think it's great to have the little phrases like, let me think about that, or yeah, that sounds great, let me sleep on it, or I'll get back to you. So don't feel pressured that you have to reply to something straight away. And that goes for conversations, emails, texts, phone calls. Not every piece of communication you get across your desk, Capricorn, needs to be actioned straight away, and your normal mode of operation is to write it down, get it on the to-do list, and go through it. But simply some things just don't even need to be action. And of course, other things you can delegate if you're lucky enough to have someone to delegate. As a Capricorn, I think all Capricorns should need to have someone to delegate. So it's certainly one of my goals. All right, let's look on. So Venus is coming out of its retrograde transit finally. It feels like it's been in there for ages, no longer than usual, I'm sure. And Venus is in your sign. So a couple of things here. Of course, good for the social life, good for relationships, also good for connections on many levels, Capricorn. So, to do with business as well. And this week there is a full new moon, and it's in your solar second house. Now, the second house is ruled by Venus, so couple these two together. Let's not forget that Venus rules love and money. The second house is very much to do with money. It's also very much to do with how worthy you feel of attracting the material goods or anything in your life. So particularly in this sense, it's about money and material goods and your worthiness. So but with a new start, your advice this week, and the advice that I'm mirroring back to myself, is you can't afford a negative thought. And certainly one of my goals this year is to think on a positive level and change every degrading, limiting thought around into a positive way. So I'm going to give that advice to you as well this week, Capricorn, okay? Have a great week. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.